My name's Todd Salmans. I'm a general dentist here in Coshocton. I've been practicing dentistry here, this March will be 18 years. I've been a dentist for this June will be 21 years. Grew up in Coshocton, born and raised here, graduated Coshocton High School in 1984. Have 3 children, Stephen, Caitlin, and Tara. They all attend or have attended Coshocton High School. First of all, being a product of Coshocton High School or Coshocton school system, I am a fan of public education. You look at a young person like myself back in 1984 who went out into the big world, went to Ohio State University, was able to be competitive enough to get into the College of Dentistry and do the things that I've done. I thought our school system did me a huge favor in educating me and preparing me for what was life after high school. I think the best thing for me is just helping kids. Of course, being on the board, we don't have that close interaction with the kids like the teachers do or the principals do. But the decisions we make somehow benefit what happens to those kids in the classroom. Like I said, helping the kids. And that's what we're here for. The happiest day every year for me is handing those diplomas to those kids when they cross the stage. Because they have come to the end of one chapter of their lives and the whole world is open to them. I think public education, the #1 challenge will always be money. It will always be how do we fund the programs we have. That's the same problem every public school system in the state of Ohio has. That's the #1 concern. How are we going to continue to fund, continue to educate, continue to run the same programs that we're running with money becoming tighter? So we have to become, as a school system, more creative in how we fund our programs, how we spend our money. And Dr. Heyer does an excellent job looking at grants, looking at things along those natures that are out there, whether it be from Battelle or the state or federal government, to help us keep our programs going without putting that burden on the taxpayers of Coshocton. What you're seeing is, not just in our school system, but the educational picture as a whole, children have options, okay? There's homeschooling, there's virtual learning on computers, there is public education, there's private institutions. So what you see, even in the 10 years that I've been there, is that there's so many more options out there to educate kids, okay? With that in mind, in a way, we're in competition because we want those kids to come to our school system. So I think, if anything, it's made us be more aware to what the demands are of the public. We're in a people business, and I think that's the biggest change I've seen. You know, even back in 1984, and I'm sure when you went to school here, you know, you never thought twice, oh, I'm going to go to school. Okay, well, nowadays parents have choices. They have choices, and we're a business just like everyone else. We have to compete for that person to come see us. I really, truly believe that the individuals that we employ in our school system care about our children. I think they care that they succeed. I think they care that they're happy. And I think they care that they're loved. And I don't think the general public, I think they see those buildings sitting there and, you know, they know that education is being going on inside there. But I think the thing that amazes me is really how much these people do care. And I wouldn't want to employ someone who didn't, but they care about those kids, and that's what the people have to understand. I saw it with my kids. You know, I look at how they progress through their careers educationally in Coshocton, and I mean, I can tell you there were certain people in that school system that helped make them who they were today, or are today. And gave them confidence, gave them the belief that they could achieve anything. The board, if you break it up, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Bennett, Mr. Clark now, and Dr. Butcher, we all bring a different perspective to the board. We work in different areas. We have the opportunity to hear a lot of people. And I think what's really neat about this board is there are no egos. There are no, like, I want to run the ship type thing, okay? It's a team of 5 people that what we do is we put our ear to the ground, so to speak, and we try to hear what the public is saying to us. And it makes it fun to be a part of an organization like that, when you know everybody has one common goal, and that is to educate children and give them the best education, give them the strongest opportunity to succeed in this world. I mean, that makes it fun to be a part of something like that.